Welcome, professors, fellow students, and other viewers to Kathy McGregor's electronic portfolio, A Willingness to be Disturbed. This is a capstone project designed to complete my Master's of Educational Technology through the University of British Columbia, to fulfill the accreditation requirements of the BC Teachers Qualification Service, and to synthesize my learning and the impact on my teaching practice. From a personal perspective, this EP brings closure to the time and energy invested and celebrates my efforts and accomplishments, recognizing yet another change or disturbance. This short introductory video explains my theme, gives you a tour through my EP, explains the organization, navigation, and features. I chose the theme, A Willingness to be Disturbed, as it reflects my philosophy that a willing intention is needed to disturb or change education. The phrase is from the writings of Margaret Wheatley and has provided inspiration to my thinking and reflection. I suspect I was reading Margaret during my first MET course, 511 Foundations of Educational Technology, while I was writing my philosophy assignment. This phrase captured my desire and passion to have technology willingly disturb the learning in my classroom, and the theme has woven its way into every subsequent MET course. The images in my EP are selected from Friends and Personal Photography and web page snippets. They are a visual expression in connection to the topic on each page. For example, the image on my home page captures an extreme disturbance, and yet someone is willing to get close to it. My e-portfolio is organized around historical thinking concepts. As a passionate social studies teacher, I believe students need to be engaged in deep critical thinking through these concepts. Under my home page, I have provided a tab that explains what historical thinking is. Under each of the other historical thinking tabs, the Start page for those tabs provide an explanation of the concepts as well. Under the Historical Significance tab, I have chosen Knowledge Building, Theory and Research, and Communities in Practice. Under the Continuity and Change tab, I chose the two historical stereotypes of nothing really changes and the past is completely unlike today. My chosen artifacts illuminate change and consistency related to pedagogy and my teaching style. Under the Evidence tab are primary and secondary artifacts. For primary source artifacts, I have included my self-created rubric that will be used by my professors and peer evaluators to assess this e-portfolio. I have also linked other assignments and projects completed in my MET program. If my audience or purpose ever changes for this EP, I may want to draw on these artifacts. Under secondary source evidence, there is a timeline and description of my completed courses, and a resource tab that includes meaningful and significant learnings and web links. The final tab in my EP describes the connection between the past, present, and future, really the essence of historical thinking. I have a final reflection of my disturbances or changes through the MET program, a look at my present-day classroom, and my plans for the future. Under the Home tab, I have described what reflection means to me and the significance it has in my e-portfolio and for my master's degree. Through reflection, I am selecting, excluding, judging, and organizing, and I am signaling what is important in the present as I consider the future. On each page, for example, let's look at Theory and Research. If you scroll down and click and see where the reflections are, you can either click on the green text or on the actual image of the reflection or assignment, and it will link you to the document. Each of my selected artifacts is accompanied with a reflection, and it includes references to my reoccurring theme and a box labeled Significant Learning Experiences. These bullets signal the explicit connection that I am making between the artifact, my reflection, and the rubric. To get back to the EP, you can either use the back arrow keys or to close out the tab. Now it's your turn to start exploring my ePortfolio.